Hello, my friend. Today I will tell you about the horoscope for Gemini sign, Gemini ascending sign for the month of October 2021. So Gemini will have fourth house of the horoscope and sixth house of the horoscope active. So these houses, both of them refer to renunciation, to spiritual enlightenment. And now I will give you more details about that. So Mercury in the retrograde motion will be sitting in the fourth house of the horoscope in the sign of Virgo, and Mercury is exalting in Virgo. So that will give Gemini the sharp attention to the details. But the retrograde motion will turn that attention towards themselves, meaning that they will be able to notice more about themselves, to notice the past events, issues that could affect their psychological condition. Why? Because Mercury is sitting in the fourth house of the horoscope, and the fourth house of the horoscope indicates psychology and emotions. It also indicates relationships with one's mother. So if there are any issues that Geminis couldn't resolve in the past with their mother, now is a great opportunity to do so in the most intelligent way. Why? Because Mercury is in a conjunction with the Sun, and Mercury and Sun conjunction sharpens the intelligence and gives very nice insight on whatever is happening or whatever has happened before, which would allow them to resolve those issues and to find the best solution. Now, Mars and Sun sitting in the fourth house of the horoscope in conjunction with Mercury, also in the sign of Virgo, will give enough strength and power to achieve the desired results. Because the fourth house of the horoscope also represents our inner desires and whatever makes us happy. So these planets, the planets of power, the planets of fire and the strength, and the planet Sun, which represents also our Atma, the soul, sitting in the house of psychology and the soul and the mother, will give enough power to understand themselves, the Geminis, much better, and improve themselves. For example, if Gemini decides to take that energy towards getting a better education, or additional courses, or for example, they may think about changing their living conditions to the better, or improving their relationships with themselves and with their mother. So all those opportunities will be available. Now here, there is a recommendation, since Mars and Sun are the two fiery planets, will be sitting in a very close degree to each other, and they will be sitting in the Earth sign, which will allow Gemini not to show so much, anger, that emotion of anger, because Mars represents also our anger, our fighting energy. But also it's very important just to take into consideration that energy will be there, and it's nice just to pay attention to the emotions and how these emotions affect other people and themselves. So be more attentive to yourself and avoid any conflict that can be damaging to your own self-esteem, I would say, to your own self-worth and feeling. Make sure that you feel safe and comfortable within your own boundaries until that conjunction disappears, I would say, in the next month. And also make sure that there is no conflicts with the mother, or there are no hurt feelings. So just be attentive. And Mercury, again, in the sign of Virgo, will allow that, because the intelligence will be very sharp and attention to details will be very good. And Mercury in the retrograde motion will bring some past events that require resolution, because retrograde motion refers the person to the past in order to resolve the issues of the past. In this case, it will relate to mother, will relate to internal desires, psychological feeling, emotions, and things like that. Now, when we speak about the 6th house of the horoscope, we have Venus here in the sign of Scorpio, connected with a Ketu, which will allow Gemini to transform themselves through the energy of Venus, through the energy of art and pleasure and lightness, and as well as relationships. So Venus, Gemini might be able to see themselves in the relationships from another perspective, and actually, I would say even detach, from something which was causing struggle for them, and develop more unconditional love that will be helpful for those who are around them, because the 6th house of the horoscope also represents service for other people through solving your own problems and helping others to solve their problems. Therefore, with Venus sitting in the 6th house of the horoscope, that will become easier, because Venus is a planet of luxury, availability, and pleasure. So Gemini will be able to make peace with other people, transform themselves through the emotions and psychological, attitude towards themselves and others, and even detach, if they like, from something that was bothering them for a long time, or from people who might bother them for a long time. So that will give them a very nice opportunity. So that was my general description for Gemini's horoscope for the month of October. If you have any questions or realizations, please post them under this video. Otherwise, I will be happy to see you next time in my broadcast for Cancer. All the best to you.